they've got that under control. Our Scott Adkins has been down there for a long time this afternoon, along with members of the Kentucky National Guard and other emergency workers. What's the latest, Scott?
Well, right now, Kentucky National Guard continues the roadblock here on Dixie Highway. They are canvassing the area. I do want to show you a new apparatus that the Kentucky National Guard deployed. We'll have our photojournalists zoom in up here. We're the only media outlet here stationed with the National Guard. We had to move because their vehicles took some of the parking that the outlets were parked in. You're looking at an apparatus that the Kentucky National Guard set atop this small embankment. What we're told is that it measures the air quality. You have heard about these evacuations. This is one of the mechanisms that the Kentucky National Guard is using to monitor the air quality. A slight breeze out here after this train derailment. Take you back in time, 1 o'clock. R.J. Corman personnel were working on an area of this train derailment. Around 1 o'clock, the workers somehow ignited vapors. This occurred at the site of the P&L train derailment near West Point. The site is adjacent to hydrogen fluoride tanks. The fire happened as workers separated equipment connected to the derailed cars. EMA Director Doug Hamilton confirms the workers were using blowtorches. The flames and flash fire hurt 5 people, sending 3 to the hospital, 1 critically hurt. Very critical is what we're told. Neighbors continue pulling up to the scene and learning that they cannot return home. Here's one neighbor who we just spoke to who dropped by. Tell you, you came home and then you encountered this. I mean, how does that make you feel?
How do you feel? I mean, I'm glad we're out and safe, but I mean, really just kind of inconvenienced right now.
And what have you learned about this besides what we just told you?
Very little. I mean, we're just gathering bits and pieces as we can, not being at home, and so stopping in at restaurants to watch TV and talking to neighbors, who are still in the home and we're outside the home, so.
Considering that area has been evacuated, what's the first thing that crosses your mind?
Our animals that are in the house, their safety. But, above and beyond that, you got to consider, the workers that are down there, trying to make sure that we're safe. So just try to keep things in perspective.
Keeping things in perspective as so many of us keep our thoughts and prayers with the 3 injured workers down there at the site. 22 guardsmen and women are here on Dixie Highway monitoring, helping out emergency personnel. They are trained, skilled guardsmen. They are trained with learning chemical agents and biologicals, but we'll go ahead and wrap it up here as we continue monitoring the situation. Again, this is exclusive live video here, the only media outlet here with the National Guard, as we monitor what happens as the hour progresses and we learn more about that train derailment and the fire that is still burning. For now, working for you live along Dixie Highway, I'm Scott Adkins. We'll send it back to Scott Reynolds.